My name is Craig, and this book changed my life. I don't mean that this changed my life in the metaphysical way, I mean that this book literally changed my life. The author, Chris Do, Emmy Award-winning designer, CEO and chief strategist of Blind, a multi-million-dollar studio, founder of the education platform The Future, and now author. I've been following Chris and The Future since late 2019, since I received my first ever rebranding project, and at that point I was very interested in graphic design. I'd studied it for a couple of years between 2012 and 2014. But until that point, I'd never really considered freelancing. And now sitting in front of me was a new opportunity, a new rebranding project. And naturally, because I did not know what I was doing, I go into YouTube and I search how to do a rebrand, and I hit enter. And one of the first things that comes up is a series on a YouTube channel called The Future, named Building a Brand. Now, it's a very short series. If you have not watched it, I'd highly, highly recommend it. It's very, very insightful into the entire process, the studio process of designing a rebrand, from how you communicate with your client to internal progress and development of the design elements, the visual identity system, and the brand as a whole. And it's incredibly, incredibly professional. And it's ultimately what made me the freelancer I am today. But from that, what I love about Chris is that he doesn't just share advice you can get from anywhere that, many other life and, business coaches and, teachers, will give. It comes from real practical experience that he's had and the people he meets and learns from. He's been running an incredibly successful design business for over 2 decades, and he's launched a second 7-figure business that has grown 300% year on year. So some incredible statistics there. And private coaching for $5,000. No, I can't. I can't do it. Can't do it. My accountant would not be happy with me. But we're not really here to just talk about Chris Do. We're here to talk about his book, A Pocket Full of Dough. Now, this book is a collection of ideas that have really shaped Chris's thinking throughout his life. And it's dedicated, and it's lovely the way that he dedicates to all of the teachers that he's met and that have influenced him. And he absolutely does them all justice in this book. Even with the design, the colour and the typesetting, it's a beautifully, beautifully made book with chapters that range from relationships and creativity to pricing, negotiation and mindset as well. This book, it has shaped me as a designer, and the lessons, I've learned have helped me with client relationships, getting more leads, as well as personally with family and relationships with friends. I do highly recommend this book. It's given me my own insight into myself, and it's given me 2 decades worth of life experience and lessons, to give me the edge when it comes to both my own personal life and also my professional practice. And I'll leave a link to both the book and the Future's YouTube channel and website as well in the description below, because I do feel like if you're not following them, definitely go and do that. You will absolutely learn so many things about design as a whole, but also the business side of design and also general business tips as well. I do want to say as well, Chris, if you do ever come across this video, I do want to personally thank you, yourself and everyone at The Future that has helped me become the person and the designer I am today through the content and lessons that you've produced. I believe you are part of the reason that I am as successful a freelancer as I am at the moment. I do have a long way to go, but naturally, I think that's just the progressive path that I am on, and you have helped shape that. And I believe it's part of the reason why I'm now studying at one of the best design schools in the world. So thank you. And hopefully at some point will meet, and I'll be able to meet a lot of the pro group members. I have definitely considered joining that myself, but at the moment with studies and work and things like that, I'm just a little bit busy at the moment, but I will get round to it, and then hopefully I'll be able to say hello to yourselves. But until then, I do want to say a massive thank you. I do want to say that this book, I do highly recommend it. I do also have some other book recommendations that I'm going to be making, but that's going to be for another video. Until then, I'll catch you all later. Hope you all have a good one. It is currently Wednesday. I'm lying, it's actually Thursday now, but hope you guys have a good weekend when it comes. I will see you all later.